Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I am Penge, and welcome back to Distant Kingdoms. So we're back once again at our little dwarven settlement up in the mountains, and last time out we just got some of the very basic things in place. So things like lumber mills and gatherers' huts, lots of houses, a bit of storage and a market, some pink floaty crystals, some magic teleporting portals, and a dwarven drill ship. You know, all of the completely ordinary stuff that every basic settlement has surely. And we're currently working toward unlocking the secrets of beer, because beer is very important for our dwarven residents, but I think we established last time that our ultimate goal was to discover cake, which is this top level technology here, and I love that. I love the fact that cake is one of the last research goals, and it looks like quite a nice cake too. I mean, it's got jam in the middle, which is very nice. That's the sign of a good cake, if it's got jam in the middle. I mean, it's a worthy goal. It's going to take us a while to get there, but I think it will be worth the wait, because who does not love a nice bit of cake? So we'll try and work our way toward that. So yes, cake is the long-term goal, beer is the short-term goal, and to get beer, we need the new resident type. We've got ourselves citizens now. So everybody over here, they're all peasants. But now we can get ourselves citizens, because we unlocked last time, is it that one there? The citizen tier. So we need to get some citizens in, and that's fine, we can work on that. However, first things first, last time out I completely forgot about decorations, because if we look here, there are pages and pages of lovely decorative items. So let's get some of these into our settlement first, because yes, we can go and build all sorts of very exciting things, but I mean, we can put down pumpkin allotments, and we can put down barrels and trees and various other things, sacks and ponds and all sorts of stuff. So how about we put down some decorative items? Yes, we don't need to do this, but I kind of want to. They're here and they're lovely. I mean, there's ponds. There's ponds. We can put down some ponds. So where should we put down some things? I mean, I think down here looks pretty good. This place here, we're not going to build too much here, because this is where the berries are growing for the little sort of gatherer's hut thing. In fact, you know what? Plant some more of those, please. There we go. So yeah, I think along here might be quite good. It might be quite a good idea to put some along here. Now, what I was thinking was as well, we have only got one well. So this entire settlement is being serviced by that one well just there. So it might be a good idea to get another well into place as well, a water well. Now, can we actually build one of those? It's 40 crescents and 25 wood. So yes, we can, absolutely. I mean, if we just pop that, why don't we put that there at the end of that row? In fact, let's put it one over just in case we want to build a road down there somewhere. But if we pop that just there, that's a well, so that's quite nice. That gets us some more water coming in. And then I think, yeah, let's just get some decoratives. Let's just get some lovely, lovely decorative items. I mean, what would go well next to a well? What would go well next to a well? I mean, a bucket, a full bucket might make sense. If we pop that just there, that's like people have been using that. And they just sort of pop into existence. You don't need to build those. Okay, that's fine. And then, yeah, where are those ponds? There's some quite nice ponds that we saw. Oh, I quite like that, though. Like a little sort of corner. I like that. Hang on. There was a different type of corner. Is that on number 5? Yeah, just there. How about we just have a little... I mean, it's like a little stone garden on the corner of this sort of bend here. I quite like that. There we go. That's pretty. That's good. I realise we haven't got much money left anymore. Hang on a minute. We must be able to afford one more thing. A pond. I quite like the idea of having a pond, because they look really nice. I like those. Let's have it like that. And that just makes this area look a little bit more interesting. And there we go. Right, I think we might have burnt through quite a lot of our crescents there. But never mind. Now also, as well, I did not notice last time that these things were kind of appearing in the corner. I don't know if I missed a lot of these, but yeah, random events do happen. So what have I actually missed out on? It's the Feast of Vox. Ah, okay, yeah, Vox is the deity that the dwarves pray to, I believe. So the mines are shut for a day. Outrageous. Who allowed this? And the dwarves are celebrating with friends and family. A day of celebration, relaxation and feasting. The dwarves are enjoying a well-earned break. So what does that mean for us? +6 dwarf happiness for 1 month. Okay, but minus 40% efficiency on mines for 1 month. Right, okay, yeah, so our stone mine over here is going to be slightly less useful. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's something we have to go into deal with. But yeah, how slow is it? Is it actually that bad? It's currently running at 41% efficiency, which is not great, really, is it? But never mind. And over here, what are we building here? We're building, yes, another mana well, which unfortunately requires quite a bit of stone which is being produced a bit slowly. because everybody's having a big old party. Oh, but it might have possibly finished because the efficiency is back up to 103%. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. And the well is done, which is very helpful indeed. Do we want to get ourselves another kind of, berry kind of gathering hut thing? In storage, how many berries do we have? We have 52 water in storage. Only 21 berries. I think maybe we get ourselves another one of those in place as well. And then have some more berries over here. And they can overlap. They can share berries. It's fine. I think that might be a good idea. How expensive is it to get one of those in? A gatherer's hut, 50 crescents and 25 wood. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Let's put this... I mean, those berries there are not being gathered anyway. So why don't we put that... If we put that... Hang on. If we put that right there and then connect that up with a road, that connects right up to the front of this sort of gatherer hut thing. Okay, that worked out surprisingly well. How is the other manor well doing? 74 bits of stone, but I think some more are coming in. There we go. Right, can we do something over here to improve this place? Can we carry out some upgrades? If we give them strengthened pickaxes, that increases the efficiency of this place. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, there are things that I need to be paying attention to, I suspect. Yeah, these things need to pop up a little bit more prominently, because I miss the little tiny things in the corner like that. Right, hang on. Strengthened pickaxes. Yeah, so efficiency goes up and maintenance goes up by 1. That's fine. And we need 80 crescents and 50 wood. How about we give the people in the mine some strengthened pickaxes? Because we are looking a bit low on stone. Okay, right, what is all this stuff? Magic locks. Oh no, someone has been going around and magically locking all of the doors of businesses for a fun prank, meaning that workers cannot get in to produce goods. Is it Captio, god of chaos, causing trouble? Oh, somebody has to fix this. 80 crescent. Oh, I just spent all the money on fancy pickaxes. Oh, right, okay, so that fixes it with a bit of money. Or let business owners break into their own shops. Minus 5% efficiency. I mean, can we go into negative money? Will it let us go into minus money? Yes. Okay, right. So we're not losing any efficiency. And what's this? Stony foreman. The foreman of the stone mine has decided not to pay his staff. The staff, understandably, are getting angry. Okay, force the foreman to pay up. So we gain conflict resolved in the stone mine for 1 month, which is plus 20% efficiency, which is good, or plus 50% maintenance. Oh no, and 50% maintenance. Well, that's fine. It's not that much maintenance anyway. Or keep quiet and hope the foreman sees sense. In which case the workers go on strike and we gain, what's that, less 3% jobs. Oh, okay, that's not that much. But you know what, I'd rather they become more efficient, even more efficient than they are now, and have a bit more maintenance for 1 month. That's fine. We can cope with that. So now what's their current efficiency? 123. I thought it might need to be a bit higher than that. Did we not? Hang on, we just paid. Maybe we missed the thing for it. The cutoff. It was red. The exclamation mark was red. Maybe we just missed that entire random event thing. Yeah, I thought it should have gone up a little bit more than that. Because it went from 103 to 123 because we've bought them their fancy pickaxes. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? It's all fine. Right, we have this down here. Let's get them... Oh, hang on. Do you know what? Right, move time on nice and fast because we don't seem to have very much money right now. So I think what we will do is let's get ourselves 34 money. Then we'll get those guys to plant some sort of berry bush type things when we have the money. And then when that's done, we'll have to save a bit of money again, won't we? We'll have to save up a little bit more money. But there we go. Oh, 33. We need 34. Okay. Come on, everybody. Pay up. It's tax day. Pay up. There you go. Right. So plant some things. Oh, that's loads. That's absolutely loads of berry bushes. Okay. This place here is going to see us good for berries for a good long while. How are we looking now? So you've only got 12 berries. Got loads of water. Absolutely loads of water. We've got even more wood. Got ludicrous amounts of wood. Not got that much in the way of grain, but there is a lot of flour and there is quite a lot of bread. So these buildings over here are working very, very well indeed. They're working fine. And the manor well is in. The new manor well is in. Now this is very good. This is very good because this means we can now get ourselves a totem. We can get one of these wonderful things in. So let's pause time for a second. What would we like? what is going to be the most useful of all the things? I mean, we have the Totem of Fire Safety, which I do quite like. It installs fire alarms in everyone's house. So that reduces the fire risk. What is that? 5 mana. How much are we producing? Mana. Net change this week and last week. Oh, because we're not... how much are we actually earning, though? Can you tell me how much we're earning? It's not changing because mana caps out at 100. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how much mana we're actually earning, but I think because we have some of these... Hang on a second. Hang on. Go to here. Let's press the right button. A mana well. That generates some mana. Okay, not entirely sure how much mana it creates. Do you know what? It's fine. We'll put one of the totems in. Everything will all be good. So the Totem of Great Riches. That could be quite useful. Dedicated to increasing taxation. Now, we are a little bit low on the money, but it does come in. It does come in, but we're paying maintenance on everything else. Paying maintenance on all of these buildings and that thing there and the tavern and all the other bits and bobs. So yeah, we need to be a little bit careful about money, but that'll tick up. That'll tick up. We just have to be patient, I think. Totem of Happiness, that could be quite nice, but I think 95% happiness is pretty good. Totem of Hygiene seems appropriate around now for reducing illness risk. So essentially that's just telling everyone to wash their hands. That's like, hand sanitizer and stuff. Totem of the Foreman, that's increasing production efficiency. And that thing there is reducing crime risk. So that's just telling everyone to look out of their windows and spy on their neighbours to make sure people aren't being burgled and such like. So which one of these do we want to go for? I mean, that would help. The Totem of Great Riches would be very helpful, but could we best deploy that totem when we have our citizen houses? Because I imagine the citizens pay a lot more money. They pay more tax because they're citizens, they're fancy. Happiness, I don't think we need. I mean, fire safety, we can put in a fire station, I think it said at some point. Can we put that in now? Yes, we have got a firefighting station. We can't afford to do it right now, but we could get there. So maybe not one of those. So how about one of the other things? How about a Totem of Hygiene? Why don't we get this in? And we'll put this... I mean, there's not a central place. Really, we should have left a place in the middle and it could have got everybody. But if we put a Totem of Hygiene over there... I mean, we could put it here. That covers more of the buildings, doesn't it? Or there? That only covers about half. Unless we have one totem on that end and one totem on that end, doing slightly different things. Yeah, that only covers half the buildings, and that only covers half the buildings. That covers slightly more than half. But then if we want to put another one of the magic sort of transportation portals in, that's going to have to go somewhere around here, so it's near to the warehouse. We'll just put it down here. We'll put it over there. It's all fine. We'll pop that into place. And then we can have ourselves a totem. And we could start building over here, perhaps. Maybe get ourselves some building set up over there. I don't know. But there we go. We now have a magic totem set up. So what is this now doing? How is it affecting the mana values? It's looking completely fine. There's no change to the mana whatsoever. So I imagine it's balanced out. Hang on. Move it on nice and quick because it's doing it in terms of weeks. So 89, 91. I mean, that's that thing there where it's telling us there's no net change. That's demonstrably not true because it's ticking up. It's going up. So I don't quite know what's going on there. But whatever the case, our mana is looking good. We're not going to run out of this stuff because we do have some things that are now using it. But that's wonderful. Okay, so this half of the town, all lovely and clean and shiny and, sparkly. This side, a little bit grubbier, but it's okay, it's fine. You can go over there. You've got a well and a pond. You can have a wash. So now I think we need to look at getting the citizens into place because that's what we now need. We've unlocked the option to have citizens. We just haven't got any in yet. And I think what we're going to have to do is we have to build these houses and then we press this button here. So we upgrade the peasant houses to citizens' houses. So I think what we might want to do is we might want to have a bit of an area over here for citizens' houses. We might need to kind of have a bit of a social divide. So that over there can be peasant town, and that's fine. It's wonderful over there. There's a tavern and there's a thing that keeps you clean and such like. And then over here, we could have ourselves where the citizens are going to live. Just a nice kind of citizen quarter or whatever. I think that might be our best bet. So let's get the road set up. We've got a little bit of money set aside now. So let's get some roads in. So I think if it comes along like that, and we could have that cutting across the end of kind of the farming bit over there. There's a little bit of a circuit around there. We could put some things over here. We could put totems or whatever. And now we are going to be a little bit restricted by the space we're allowed to expand into. Now we've got that space over there, which is slightly weird. Of course, yeah, because we can't build on the mountains or whatever. We might need to send our explorers out, actually. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's explore... hang on, which way round is it? It's this bit here, isn't it? That's the little kind of corner we just created around the farm. Yeah, there's the totem that we put in. Yeah, so it's this bit here. So let's go to there. Oh, no, hang on. No, that's not how we do this, is it? Right, hang on a minute. Exploration, and let us send the Go-Go Cupboard Rangers on a little journey out to there. And we need them to resolve this before we can do much else. Do you know what we could do, though? We can go back here. And whilst they're doing all of the very important exploring and such like they need to do, we can go to here. We can at least create a little bit of a road network coming in. So the houses are 4 sort of in width, aren't they? 4 square, yeah. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. If we cut down to there, it is going to... Oh, hang on. Pause time for a second. Hang on. Leave that road bit in. What's going on here? Oh, they've done something. I think they've cleared this up. I think we are allowed over here now. What's that? Some stone. Joe, I hadn't noticed that. I hadn't noticed that at all. Is that because we hadn't explored the area, so we don't know what was there? Oh, that's really useful, because stone is coming in quite slowly. We have ourselves 522 wood, but only 118 stone. So yeah, that's going to be really handy. Okay, that's good news. So yes, we'll take that at some point. But then what's that? They've got enough experience to level up. This is good news indeed. Oh, hang on. How do we maintain the party? Edit party, send an adventure, disband party. Or do they just level themselves up? I imagine they just sort of level themselves up. I mean, when they come back, I imagine they've come back now and they're just sort of, you know, chilling out in the tavern or whatever. There we go. So now do we need to level them up? Is that what? Do we need to do that? Or no, they're level 3. Oh, so they're gaining all sorts of exciting skills and things. Well done. Good job, everybody. Okay, right. Happy with that. That's good. Can you guys go out to here, please? Can you clear that little bit as well? Because that would make sense. In fact, it would make sense to get all of the areas around us, wouldn't it, really? Okay, now this here, this is going to be a bit of a problem. What I think we might need to do is, I think we might need to go into demolition mode, destroy that and destroy that, and let's start the road over this side. So that bush there is the very edge. That's the very edge of where that gatherer hut can go. Let's put some more things down. Oh, hang on. Random event is coming up from our brave band of adventurers. Okay, imp illusion. The party has encountered an imp, and that thing looks amazing. That looks wonderful. I like that. It's got like rocks for ears or whatever. The annoying little thing thinks the party might be excellent prey for its latest pranks, and so conjures a trail of will-o'-the-wisps should the party follow. Okay, what do we do about this? I mean, I kind of feel like we should begin an encounter just because it's fun to do. Yeah, right, let's begin an encounter. So here we go. The Go-Go Cupboard Rangers are in their first proper encounter. Just when the party thinks the will-o'-the-wisp trail will never end, it does. The party comes to a stop before the ruins of a building so ancient that it's impossible to establish what it once was. The imp stands at the entrance, pointing and laughing at the party before vanishing inside the ruin. Okay, so now we have to choose what we can do. Each one of our players here has got 1 action point each, I believe. And then the party overall has an action point to spend between them if we find ourselves a little bit short. So we can say here, what do? We run after the imp quickly, and we can use an athletic character to run to the ruin, or we can investigate the area and we can use an illusionist to reveal any potential traps. However, I don't think we have anybody with those skills, because I think if we did, those skills light up. I mean, our characters have a great range of skills. We've not got anybody athletic, and we have nobody who's good at illusion magic. I mean, yeah, you good at magic? You're intelligent. You're good at you're water magic and light magic and destruction magic. Okay, you've got pretty much all the magics except illusion magic, which is somewhat unfortunate. Is there anybody that's remotely athletic? I mean, you're intelligent, you're charming, you're perceptive, you're lucky, you're courageous. I think we'll just run after it. One of the 4 of them must be able to catch up with it. They must be able to catch up with the imp. I mean, I don't know. They reached the entrance in record time. However, the imp is nowhere to be seen. Huzzah. Okay. Is that good or bad? Does that end the encounter now? That might just end that encounter. That was all very uninspiring, wasn't it? Okay, we'll plant some more bushes over there whilst we're here. Right, okay, so dirt road coming straight down there. Wonderful. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a road that needs to go there. And that means we can fit the right number of things into the middle, which is wonderful. There we go. Right, we will put a market into the middle. We'll put a market into the middle. Oh no, hang on. We're still exploring. Okay, cupboard ranges. What's happening? Once at the entrance, the party finds a locked gate blocking their way. It's a good sturdy one too. Oh my goodness me, we're having no luck with this. Right, okay, so what can we do? Pick the lock. Use a shady character. Again, I think it lights up. I think these things light up if we've got anything. Oh, there's detective there, though. Ah, right. Oh, I see what I did. Right, so Sophina... Ah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Sophina did the running. Sophina here, because she was highlighted, did the running after the imp or whatever it was. Now, she has no action points left. However, yeah, she's a shady character. But yeah, I think last time we could have used her to use the detective skill, possibly. Had a search around or whatever. I don't know. Right, we've not got anybody that can pick locks. And we've not got anybody that's necessarily strong. I mean, this guy here, this chappie, Orwen Grell, you're a barbarian. You're a barbarian, you're courageous, and I like the fact you're sort of, you're a scholar and you've got Orcish heritage. Maybe we'll use you to just break it down. Can we just use you to break the gate down, please? Is that possible? The gate is far more solid than it looks, and as a result, it stays where it is. The would-be battering ram just bounces right off. Ouch. Ah, botherations. Okay, that did not work. We're not having much luck in this. We're having very little luck in getting situations that require the skills that we have. Okay. You're intelligent. You're perceptive. You're lucky. Perhaps you could pick the lock and become lucky with this. We'll get Marine here to pick the lock, possibly. They make easy work of the lock, and before long the gate has swung open. Okay, hooray! Right, marketplace. So how about we pause time for a second? Let's get in a number of regular houses. So we'll have 1 and 2, and then we'll rotate them round. So we'll have 3 and 4. And then in the middle here, I think we can have a marketplace, and then maybe have some room for a totem. Or something else that's going to go in the middle. In fact, you know what? Where are those fireplaces? Fire stations, not fireplaces. They are... I thought that was everything. Oh no, there it is. Firefighter station. Right, yeah, I didn't see that. We need some more money now. We need some more money. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We can wait for these things to be put together. And then we'll go and get ourselves... Yeah, we'll get a fire station in there, I think. Okay, imp illusion. The inside of the ruin is dark and damp. A smell fills the party's nostrils, but it's not the smell they would expect in a place like this. Instead of mould, the smell of cooking wafts around them. Suddenly hungry, the party rush into the ruin, only to find the imp standing in the centre, cackling. It starts flinging fireballs at them, delighted to have fooled them so easily. Oh, so it's kind of tricked us with the scent of food. Now this is unfortunate, because he has mana affinity. Now if he had his... I suppose we could select him and use the party's AP, because you can see that that's lit up. This thing here is now lit up, so we could dodge the fireballs using an athletic character, which we don't have, or we could protect the party at all costs, which uses the mana affinity ability. But he's already spent his action point. However, we do have 1 party action point, so I think that might be what we do. Protect the party at all costs. Orwen, what have you called? Orwen, yes. You go and protect the party, create some sort of magic shield or something. There we go. The shield holds and the imp eventually gets bored, it ceases the attack and skulks further into the ruin. Okay, so now we have to hope that the next thing that pops up can be dealt with by the one person that we've got left that has an action point. If not, we're going to be in trouble, and it can. Thank goodness for that. The party follows the imp into the ruin. When they eventually catch up to it, they find it sitting cross-legged in the middle of an empty room. It sees the party approach and gives them a wicked grin before standing, ready to attack. Okay. So we've got no party AP. You can't do anything because you've used up all your action points. Same for you, same for you. So it's down to you, Elna Vass, but we do have this here. The arena fighter skill, which is wonderful. So we can either attack the imp using an arena fighter to go and rush the imp, or we could have done this had she been available. We could have offered the imp a drink in exchange for stopping this, and that uses the human heritage character to offer the imp alcohol. Okay, we will go for attacking the imp with our arena fighter character. So in you go, Elna. After a fairly unimpressive fight, the imp meets a rather sticky end and the party is free to leave. Huzzah! Oh, there we go. So we've dealt with our first encounter. Just. It did not go overly smoothly, but we got there in the end. Your adventurers have been successful in clearing the encounter. We can now build in that hex. Wonderful stuff. Thank you, adventurers. Right, and they're going to take a little while to come home and, rest and relax and such like. They've gone over to the tavern, I guess. So now, yeah, we can get this looking a little bit better, I think. So how much was it? I think it was 220. Yeah, so we're not quite there with the firefighter station. But of course, the more people we have, the more money we make from our taxes. So we should be getting a little tiny bit more. So how about if we plan ahead? Hang on. How big is the firefighter station? Yeah, it's sort of, well, it's 4x3 by the look of it, but that's absolutely fine. So what we could do is get ourselves some more houses in whilst we wait. I know they're going to cost crescents, though, aren't they? I think it's fine. We'll get a house just there, and that'll just mark where the next load of houses need to go. And that's absolutely fine. Right, and then what we'll do is we will sit and patiently wait for the crescents to very slowly tick in, because, yeah, we need 220 of them to get our little fire station in place, which will be wonderful. There we go. I've run time on a little bit, so we've got more than enough money. So what I'm thinking is, however, if the firefighter station is not quite as... yeah, it's not quite as deep, so it's sort of 4x3. So what we could do is, if we rotate that round, put that there, it connects to the road, and then we've got space at the front for some lovely decorative items. Hooray! I mean, I suppose we could put a well over here, because I think that is going to be useful. A well over here could be very handy. People can go and get their water and such like, and they're only small. I think they're only tiny little things, so that would go quite well. It also makes sense to have a well, full of water next to a firefighting station. It seems to make logical sense in my head. So we'll put that, let's put that there, in that one gap there, and then let's put a couple of decorative things in. So what do we want to put in over here? We could put in, I mean, what's likely to be outside a kind of a fire station? Is there anything obvious? I mean, a crate, that might be quite nice. Just a bit of, a bit of storage for the fire station. We'll put a crate down. And then, what else shall we have? Maybe, how big are the allotments? Oh, they're a bit big, I think. It's going to go over the... hang on, are they wider than 1 square? I was thinking that maybe the firefighters in their off time, when they're not dealing with fires, they could go and, have a little bit of time on the allotment or whatever. I think that's quite nice. Let's put that down. I quite like that. That's going to be really nice. So the firefighters, bit of storage, bit of something to do when they're not dealing with fires, and there's water nearby. And that's very tall. Oh, look at that. That is wonderful. There's a bell. There's a bell at the top. Okay, so 4 people work here right now. That's very good. It is quite expensive to have in. Now, what area does that cover? It covers... oh, it doesn't quite cover the lumberyard over there. It's fine. It's fine. We'll work it out. It's okay. But look at that. We've got ourselves a little kind of firefighting thing. The Pants on Fire emergency station. Okay. Do you know what? We're keeping it. There's no need to change that at all. And we have another well, which is great. Okay. On this side, market, please. Go back to, is it primary? No, what would it be? A market. Yeah, secondary industry. So a small marketplace. Or we can have the same again. We can pop that there, and then, yes, and we're going to have space around that, which is wonderful. So small marketplace. Oh, hang on. We need a bit more money. Come on, money. Roll on in. Yay. Right, there we go. We're starting to run low on money. I know we are. It's fine. We've got stuff over here. It's all good. So there we go. So this is serving 5 dwarven houses. So it's serving those 5 houses there, which is fine. So that's good. So now... and I know we don't need decorative items, but I'm going to put them in because they're nice. Let's have... what would look good outside of a marketplace? I mean, the little gardens... okay, they're not little. They're huge gardens. Yeah, they're really big. We can't put one of those in. They're too big. How about a covered pallet? That would sort of work outside a market. That seems quite good. And then we'll get ourselves a lamppost. How about, a lamppost going in? Like that as you go in. And then we've got a strip of 3 things down here that are going to have nothing in. However, hang on a second. Just before I forget and do something silly with those, let's put the... oh, hang on. We need more money. We possibly should have put in the Totem of Wonderful Profits or whatever, the Ferengi totem. Right, hang on. Let's get ourselves 30 money. There we go. Right, so that house can come in. And then, yeah, we've got 4 spaces down here. I mean, I imagine a bush. That's a couple of squares. So we'll put a nice bit of vegetation in. That can go just there. That's nice. And then we've got 2 more squares. What do we do with those? How about some... Oh, I thought that allotment was going to be slightly longer. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. Never mind. What else is there? Large roses. That might be quite nice. Oh, a mailbox. Pop to the market. Deliver your post stuff. Oh, yeah, we might go for that. We might go for that. Yeah, let's have that. And rotate that round so it's facing the side there. And then we've got 1 space left for anything. Whatever, really. Some sacks, possibly. Or some roses. How about some roses? There we go. That looks all pretty. I don't know if these have any bearing on the game. I don't know if people enjoy the fact there are decorative items. I don't know if it makes them happier or whatever. But I like the fact that we've got them in. That's nice. Look, and we've got a little mailbox so people can actually, get posts sorted. I mean, I don't know who delivers the post when there actually, there's things in there. Do we have a post office or anything like that? I don't know, but whatever the case, it's there and that's a good thing. Now, this is interesting. This is a normal peasant house. It has 5 peasant dwarves in it, and that's fine. It's an okay place. It looks very nice. They're growing their own veg, nice and self-sufficient. I'm very impressed. But what we could do is, we could either upgrade it to the next density, which would change it from like a small house into one of these slightly bigger houses, loft extension and such like. Or we could, if we wanted to, upgrade it to a citizen house. But I'm wondering if it's more expensive to upgrade it to the next density and then upgrade it to a citizen house, or upgrade it to a citizen house and then upgrade the density. I don't know, but actually there's no cost involved there. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. There is no cost involved in upgrading it to a citizen house. So why don't we upgrade it to the next density? That's fine. Is it still no cost? No, still no cost. Oh, okay, that's quite good then. So we'll upgrade... How about we try and upgrade all of these then? We'll upgrade all of these if possible. Which we could do actually. Let's not upgrade them all quite yet. Because it might be interesting to see what the first level of density citizen house looks like as opposed to the second level that we've got here. So how about over here? Now we are going to have to prepare to get extra luxuries in. Because when we upgrade this house, they're going to turn into citizens. And the citizens are going to want berries and water and bread. But they're also going to want extra fancy things as well. Probably the beer. So we might have to try and do this. In fact, you know what? It might be worth saving up a little bit of money. It might be worth just keeping a little bit of money aside just so we can actually get all of this done. And then, I mean, yeah, do you want to get another 2 houses in as well? And then we can do it all in one big go and then try and get beer stuff set up as well. How about we do that actually? Let's get ourselves the final row of things down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so across like that. That seems to make sense. And then we can get another stone mine in down here as well. That's going to be really helpful. That's going to be good. Okay, right. Couple more sort of final houses. So 1 just there and rotate that around and 1 just there. Okay, so when those are in, we've got no money at all now. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. What was I going on about saving money? Right, let's wait for some money to come in. Let's wait for at least... I mean, how much is that going to cost? Why can't I click on new house? House? Why can't I click on this house? This house has become unclickable on. Okay, this house here is not answering our hails, which is somewhat unfortunate. Do these ones? Okay, that house might have to stay as a peasant house forevermore because for some reason I can't click on it. Nope, that one's fine. That one, absolutely not. Okay, fine. They're ignoring us. It's okay. Fine, you can stay like that. So yeah, how much is it to upgrade these? It's 50 crescents. So how about we keep aside, yeah, let's just run it on until we get around 300 money, which might take quite some time, but okay, it's fine. So we'll wait until we've got about 300 money, and then we'll go through and start upgrading things. In fact, you know what? Upgrade that now. Upgrade that now, because that's 2 more people in that house, 2 more people in that house. That's 4 extra people paying us tax, which is good. So the money will come in a little bit quicker. So yes, that and that. Can we click on that house yet? No, not at all. Okay, fine. We might have to, maybe when we reload the game for the next part of the series, that whole house will come back into sort of, action or whatever. Right, and then we'll just upgrade that there. Okay, So those 3 are now upgraded. So yes, we'll wait for a little bit of money to come in, just in case we need some money to build things very quickly in a sort of emergency fashion. But yeah, I think... Oh, hang on. Hang on, where are they going? Where are you guys going? Oh no, the bakery's on fire. The bakery's on fire. And the fire squad have rushed out. Oh, I can't quite. They've got... Looks like a kind of an ox almost. And a big canister of water. I mean, everything's very leisurely. Put the fire out, folks. Oh, okay, right, there is an actual fire. And it's been dealt with. Oh, well done, fire department. Well done. I'm glad you were on the ball, because I had no idea that place was on fire. I had not a clue at all. But there we go. Okay, right. Let's just wait a little bit longer to get some more money in. Okay, we have over 100 crescents. That should be enough. So let's go to here. Let us upgrade our first peasant house to a citizen house. What does it look like? Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see the upgrade. I can see why it's been upgraded. I kind of get that. It's got stone walls. It's got seemingly tiled. I mean, it's mostly tiled. There's a little bit of wood covering some holes there. But, as opposed to a place which is made of slightly wonky looking rocks and then a straw roof, kind of like a thatch roof, that place does look a little bit sturdier. So now we have ourselves citizens. They're going to pay a little bit more in tax, but they are now requiring extra things. So water... Yes, okay. They want water. We can give them that. They want beef. Oh, and they want basic clothing. And then in terms of luxuries, they want bread and beer. Oh, so beer isn't one of their basics. Beer is a luxury, but their basics are basic clothing and beef. So they want, in fact, thinking about this, they want basic clothes, beer and beef, and bread. All the B's apart from water, but let's not talk about that one. Right. That's interesting, because we're not providing anything to do with basic clothes or beef. Okay, but we could provide them with beer. Right, what we need to do is, I think we need to upgrade the rest of these houses fairly quickly. Can we click on that one? No. Right, what does a smaller one of these look like? What does a small one of those look like? Oh, again, it looks quite nice. They've got the little outhouse and the vegetable patch and stuff. But again, yeah, look, it's mixing up. But what we'll do is we'll upgrade that. So that means we've got how many of these now? Right, upgrade that to citizen. That means we're going to have and that one and that one. Right, how many citizens do we now have by the time they've moved in? How many are in there? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Oh, it's this building here. It's you troublesome building. Okay. Right. I mean, how can we deal with that? I mean, unless we just... No, because do we upgrade one of these buildings over here to a citizen house? That means we can get beer sorted. How about we just put in another row? I mean, yeah, we're not going to build too far over this way, are we? No, because that's a big cliff and we can't build over there. How about we go to here? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then kind of come down this way a bit. And then we're sort of near the stone anyway, so that's fine. And then we get in one house. Come on, everybody. Come on. Put your back into it and get this house done. And this house can be immediately upgraded in its size and its status. And that can become our next citizen house. What do we need? Just some wood. Just wood. Nice and straightforward. The thing is, yeah, the warehouse over here. So the goods are moving slightly further. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. So that goes in. They build that. This is all good. Then we upgrade it in terms of density. So yay, more people. And then we upgrade it to a citizen house. And we've got ourselves the beer tech node unlocked. Okay, that's a good thing. So yes, we've got beer and Mind Your Head Lumberyard has no resources in range. Have you... Oh, hang on a minute. We might want to try... Oh, yes, we've... right. Okay, I've taken my eye off the ball a little bit over here because they've deforested all the trees over there. Right. Okay, might need to save a little bit of money to sort that out. But I think we've got 1,205 wood in storage. I think we're okay for wood. I think we're fine for wood. So now we need to pick ourselves a new goal. But I think animal farming is going to be crucial because our people want beef and they want clothes. And that comes from animal farming. It looks like, however, we can get that immediately. Yeah, we've already got the requirements for that. Okay, animal produce, beef. That is the next thing. So set that as the focus. It looks like, however, all we need is one animal farm. Okay, that's fine. Now, do animal farms work like this? Do they work like these fields here? I do not know. I mean, we could put it over here. I don't mind it going behind here in front of this sort of gateway portal type thingamajig. We could always get that in. Hang on, do we need to connect that up? Yeah, it looks like there is a little bit of a road connection thing there. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's linked that up now. So now we need to get an animal farm. Okay, so we haven't got enough crescents, unsurprisingly. I mean, we might need to wait 180 crescents. How much are we making? So 59 then goes up to, how much are we making each month, I suppose? 70, so not even 20. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. That sounds a bit rubbish to me. It sounds a little bit like a paltry amount of money. But okay, it's fine. What we'll do is we'll wait for that to come in. Happiness is coming down because this lot here are all miserable as sin because they've not got their basics in. Look, 44%. They've got no beef. They've got no clothes. Oh, it's terrible over here in Citizen Town. What we should do is we should draw a new sort of quarter type thing over this area here. How about we have it kind of going out to there? And what's it called by default? Fire waters. I mean, it would make sense with the fire station being in there, but no, let's not call it that. So whereas this quarter over here in Peasant Land is called I Love My Drill Ship because they are next to the wonderful drill ship, this quarter over here is called We Love Beef because they love their beef over here to these citizens. They just love their beef and they're very sad now they have no beef. So, you know, it's breaking their hearts a little bit. So they love beef over here. We will try and sort this out. So I think we've got enough money now. So if we put ourselves an animal farm over in this direction somewhere, yeah, I think what we can do is, if we can build it on the road, and then we can just take up this space. Or do we build it a little bit back from the road? That is sort of encroaching on those guys a bit, isn't it? Yeah, so if we can keep it in this area here, that would be better. So an animal farm, rotate that round. Let's just put it there for now. That'll do for now. And then what we might be able to do is, can we just drag this down like that and then drag that along like that? And then there's a little bit of a sort of a linked road network going on just there. So that's fine. Yeah, we'll clear all that stuff. It's fine. I know we're lacking all of the things. It's okay. We'll get it sorted. Right, so now we need 200 wood and 130 stone shipped over to here. Now, what can we do over here? Is there an upgrade we can do that means we can get more couriers? Yes, more couriers. We need a little bit more money, a tiny bit more money, but that means we can have an extra, what does it do? Increases couriers provided by the warehouses too. So we'll have an extra 2 people moving resources around, which will speed things up very much so. So how about, yes please, courier upgrade, and then jobs. Now yes, I've taken my eye off the ball a bit with this as well. So yeah, we could say, okay, how about we encourage dwarven workers over here, because then the race is encouraged, the proficiency has been met, and it increases efficiency by 20% because they are dwarves. That's what dwarves do. They're super efficient. Okay, I mean, do we need to do that with all of these? I mean, yeah, again, can we encourage the dwarves? And then when that works, it's fine. Ah, no, humans are best in windmills. Ah, okay, right, well that makes sense. I kind of get that. Who's really good at working in a bakery? Who gets the bonus there? Humans again in a bakery. Okay, what about over on a farm? Who gets the benefits from that? Anybody? Humans again. So humans are really good at farming. That is very much a human thing they're very good at. Okay, what about over here in the lumber mills? That's humans as well. They get the bonus. Humans get the bonus for going over to the lumber yards. The dwarves, I think, get the bonus for being over here. And we did do that one. Yeah, so the dwarves are good in the mines. The tavern is humans again. Okay, I'm seeing a slight sway toward picking humans over anyone else. The gatherer's hut is orcs, because of course they're in touch with nature and such like. The manor has got to be elves. Yeah, so the magic stuff is elves. Okay, that's fine. What about this? What about this? Orcs, because of course they're putting out fire and it's to do with nature and stuff. Okay, so I think we've maximised what we can do right now. I mean, really, we need to get other races in. We need to get other races into our little settlement, and then, yeah, we can have humans manning the farming bit and orcs doing the nature stuff and all that kind of stuff. But, okay, right, and now, animals. What can we do? We need animal produce. Yes, okay, yeah, absolutely. We've unlocked that. Hooray for us. Right, what's our next science thing? So, yeah, unlock animal produce. Thank you very much. What do we go for now? Coal? Iron? A larger warehouse would probably be quite a useful thing. How full is our current warehouse? Coming up to about half full. But then if we have another one, we could put another one over here, say. And then that means we don't have to get all our stuff from here. We could move it between places. I think that might be worth doing. Let's go for that, shall we? Although we do need 70 citizens and 120 residents overall. Whereas that, iron, we can get that now. I think we've unlocked the requirements for iron. Okay, we'll unlock iron. Is there anything else we've kind of just done? Okay, we've unlocked coal. So, yay for us. Fruit farming, no. We don't have a tool maker. Hang on, was that one of these things? Ah, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. And then did we not get beer after all that time? I thought we were focusing on beer at one point. Hang on. Set focus and unlock. Give us our beer game. I thought we'd already unlocked lovely beer. We've got marble available as a research thing as well. So we have ourselves a choice of either large warehouses. We could get that. We need more citizens and some more people, but that's fine. Marble requires, again, more citizens and more people. Schooling. This could be useful. This could be useful because as we saw on some of the fancy citizen buildings, there was a little kind of schooling icon. It says school within range or something. So maybe if there is a school within range, it makes the citizens of those particular buildings happy or something. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we need 2 more of those and then just some more people generally. But that's okay. And then fruit farming requires a tool maker. So we can't get that right now. We can't get that right now because, yes, we'd need to actually get a toolmaker in and they will probably, I imagine, require coal at some point. Or we could get whiskey, but whiskey requires an orcish encampment. So presumably whiskey is for use by the orcs, I would guess. Orcs love a little bit of the whiskey in their lives. I think we will go for schooling. I think that could be very handy. So we'll set our focus on that, please. And okay, hang on a minute. We've got many things up here. Hang on, what's going on? Right, iron we've got, yes. Coal we've got, yes. And beer we've got, yes, eventually. Now we've actually pressed the right buttons. Okay, so now we can go into here. This is much better. This is much better. Okay, so what do our people want? Let's have a quick check. So they would like to get beef. Okay, we need some beef fields. I mean, you know, I assume it's cows rather than just beef. And basic clothing, which I imagine is going to require... Oh, we've got so many things. So many things. Primary industry. Is it secondary industry? Yes. Secondary industry is going to require a weaver. And that is a person who makes basic clothing and elaborate clothing. So I imagine basic clothing is going to come from wool. So we're going to need to have a mixture of beef, fields of beef and fields of wool with animals attached. How about we get the beef... hang on, yeah, so place these. Okay, so we'll have one on the roadside there. How many fields can this support? Only 3. Ah, okay, right. We might need another one of these. We might need another animal farm. We'll have 3 beef ones on this particular farm and then 3 wool ones possibly going over there, maybe. Filling up this space. That'd be fine. Because there's a low room here. We can use all this room. It's fine. We can share it. Berries and farms alike. It's all good. But yeah, we'll have... so we'll have beef there. And then we'll have... Yay, hello animals. And then we'll have beef there. And we'll have beef just there. Lovely. There we go. And then, can we upgrade these at all? Improved barns does require a lot of money. Okay, fine. We can't quite get that yet. So I think what we'll do is, let's wait until... How much was the other... hang on a minute. Primary industry, animal farm, it was 180. Okay, so we will sit around and wait for a while until we can get ourselves another 180 crescents. And I guess... Yeah, this is just producing beef. So there's no sort of slaughterhouse or anything involved, or a butcher or whatever. Just the cows, which are making a ludicrous amount of mooing. You're making a lot of noise, cows. These things are just, the farmer does the job on there. They turn it into beef and then ship it away in the little cart things. Okay, that is very, very handy indeed. I mean, do we need to get some more mana wells? Get some more mana wells. Get some more magic teleportation portals. Because now we have stuff over here there has to go quite a long way to the warehouse. I mean, if we could put a portal thing on this corner, then we could move the beef and the wool and stuff into the warehouse quite quickly. But I suppose we could wait maybe and then get ourselves a large warehouse and then put that over here somewhere. And that just removes the need of having to sort of shufty it over to here because the warehouse will be right here. Maybe that's what we do. We will save up. Let's not use our mana on magic teleporting portals, as exciting as they are. Also, by the way, the background of these is very clever. So if you look in, it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, you can look through and it's sort of, it looks like it's looking on a different sort of plane when you look through those. It's very odd. We're sort of scrolling through and we're looking into, it is a bit sort of, TARDIS-esque. We're looking into a different dimension through those things. That's very nice. Right, so that's in. We have enough money now to get ourselves another animal farm. So, do you know what? We'll put that in that corner. Hang on. How big are the fields? Are they 4x4? Yeah, they're that big, aren't they? Are they 4x4? I'm now not entirely convinced. There might be 5, possibly. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're 5. Yeah, that's 4, I think. So, yeah, there must be 5x5. So, can we... Hang on a minute. What's that? There's no berries. Right, hang on. We need to plant some berries, and you guys need to plant some berries. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. It's all fine. There we go. Right. Berries for everybody. Kind of forgot about that. It's a shame you can't automate that. It'd be nice if you could automate that option there to say if you run out of berries, just plant some more because that's your job and everything. Right. So get an animal farm. Put that there. So that would leave. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? What if we put that just there? That's not going to work either. Yeah, we might not have the best usage of space along here. It's fine. What we'll do is we'll put one of those there. We'll get that constructed. Yes, we're running out of money again. It's fine. I know. It's all good. We'll put one of the fancy money-grabbing totems over here. When we build up our wonderful area for all the fancy citizens, we will make sure that, yeah, we're getting loads of money off of them. But look, they're a little bit happier because they have beef. Hooray for the beef! And they've got beef and bread. You can have a lovely beef sandwich. That's quite nice, with a glass of water on the side. No basic clothing and no beer yet. Basic clothing would make them a lot happier. Yeah, happiness penalty for mid-density houses is -5%. Oh! Oh, I didn't know that. So a mid-density house, because it's so big, everything is kind of, there's a lot of people living in a smaller space, it actually has a happiness penalty. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's fine. We'll offset that with nice things. We'll offset that with the lovely luxury goods or whatever. But yeah, so they are going through the bread and the beef quite a lot. What have we got over here? We've got ourselves not that much stuff over here. Not got much stuff in this marketplace. Right. That is now built, so let us get some wool. Let's get some fields. Oh, these are a different shape entirely. Okay. Oh, we can fit some along here. Okay, yeah, that works well. One there. One there. Rotate that one round. And one there. So yay for sheep. We've got animals. Oh, this is exciting stuff. Okay, so now we're generating wool and beef. Okay, so this, yeah, we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting sorted. I think, right, how much stone do we have? 390 stone. Let's get ourselves another mana well. Let's put that, I don't know, over here. I kind of feel like we need to spread them around a little bit. Let's put it there because it looks impressive next to the kind of portal-y thing. So we'll get another mana well in. And then, yes, we will put in the middle somewhere here one of the totems that generates more money because our money is coming in relatively slowly. So it'd be nice if we could just generate a little bit more money. However, we will have another house there, and then I think the totem could probably go in the middle here, and then it will spread out, because they don't spread out that wide. They don't spread out that wide at all. So hang on. So where are the totems? Totem. Totem of Great Riches. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yes. Right, is there a way? We don't need to weigh in or anything for that thing. No, we'll pop that there. Totem of Great Riches, and the mana numbers aren't quite right, so we'll have to try and just keep an eye on that. But it's ticking up, even though we now have the 2 totems in. Oh, this is excellent. This is wonderful. Right, so that's generating, all the fancy houses are generating more money. We will upgrade that and upgrade that. So that's more residents. which is good, because that's just more people living here. So we need 110 people living here, and then 10 mid-density citizen houses. Oh, we can get that done now. Let's get that done now. Let's complete at least one of those goals. So right, rotate it round, pop that in. Somebody come and finish this off. And then we need to get the mine in place over the stone just there. And that'll be even more stone coming in, which is all wonderful. And then, yeah, then we can try and get some more, maybe we'll get some more peasant houses in over that side. And that will get our overall residence up as well. And now we've got 208 money. How much is coming in? 208, 223. Okay, still not as much as I was kind of expecting, but okay, it's better than nothing at all. And there we go. We've completed another one of the goals to get schooling. So what I think we'll do is we will finish up for now, but things are taking shape over here in our wonderful, wonderful little settlement. Oh, hang on. Dodgy dealings are timed out with the outcome. Ignore the landlord. Oh dear. Those things need to pop up. Those things need to appear very much in front of my face, because I will absolutely, utterly, 100%, as we've seen, forget or not notice that they're there. I just won't see things like that. Popping up into the corner down there, all quietly creeping and going, shh, there's something you need to look at here, but I'm not getting in the way of the game. No, get in the way of the game or I will not see these things. So maybe there's a setting which can make them auto pop up or something. I do not know. But yeah, things are looking good. We've got our fancy citizen area growing over here, and we'll try and expand it as best we can just to get as many houses in so we can maximise our little sort of totem of great riches there, which is very, very handy indeed. And then we've got animals over here. We're able to get beef to our fancy citizens. We can very soon get clothing to them as well, which will make them all very happy. And then over here, things are just ticking over quite nicely, apart from, you know, we've run out of things for them to cut down. We'll work on that next time. It's all fine. So yeah, it's looking very, very good. So we will come back next time. We'll carry on. We'll get this sorted, get schooling done, put a school over here somewhere, and then we will try and get a fancy big warehouse setup. We'll unlock that and then get that set up over here somewhere, rather than relying on this tiny one over here. Now we'll get a slightly fancy one over there in that part of the world. But that is all for next time, because we'll finish up for the moment. Hopefully you're enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Distant Kingdoms. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. You can be the last accounting office. City tax offices. Boo. Tax man. Yeah, you look busy. Is it a quiet day at Bedrock Insurance, is it? Is he going to use the stairs, or is he going to be a lazy beggar? Yeah, you lazy ass. And all the lights are on. And I notice that everyone has left their lights on. I'm paying for this electricity, you gets.